happy 1-year anniversary to Planet Zoo Console Edition. That's right, it's been out for over a year now, and we just got the last confirmed DLC for console. Oceania and Eurasia bundle. It's got a lot of animals in it, so I want to try to get through today and read all the Zoopedias and take a look at all the new stuff. So let's just load right into Sandbox. O&E, Oceania and Eurasia. This has got some cute animals and lots of burbs. I like burbs. As always, we've got the Zoo Command, so you guys can check out the animals that are listed in the bundle. And, well, here we go. This is some of the DLC content, as you can see. A lot of kind of like tiki beach vibes, jungles, waterfalls, volcanoes even, in terms of the Oceania stuff. Not a whole lot in terms of building pieces for Eurasia, but it seems to be all animals. So, the first animal is, of course, the mute swan. So there should be a few down here. I already placed down a little habitat for them, and they are gorgeous. What a beautiful bird. These are a nice addition. There's one hiding in the bush, and that's okay too. These are a great addition because I think they could probably well go with anything. They kind of are a little bit domesticated. It's a good, like, entry-level animal. Like, this is one of the first things you would see when you walk in a zoo, and I always like animals that kind of feel that way. So let's take a look at the mute swan, which is part of Eurasia. In fact, I believe it is the first listed one. So, the mute swan is a large waterfowl that lives throughout Europe and Asia with invasive populations in North America and Japan. It is white with black feet, an orange-fed bill, black markings around the eyes, as well as almost indistinguishable in adults where the legs have a pink color instead of black. Juvenile swans are normally gray, but could also have a white plumage. In exhibiting leucism, mute swans have a distinctive basal knob on the root of their beak between their eyes. This knob is generally larger in males. They grow larger in breeding, and during mating season, males are typically 4.6 to 5 feet long and have a wingspan between 6 and 7 feet. That's a good-sized bird, dude. And they can weigh up to 31 pounds. Female mute swans are slightly smaller. As a species of least concern, the mute swan is not endangered, but is widespread throughout the world, inhabiting temperate regions. They are often used as decorative fowl in parks and gardens, and escapes of such settings have established naturalized population in the United States. And there you go. They're all across Eurasia. And these are good because they're temperate, and like I said, you could put them in a North American zoo and they'd blend in. You could put these in an Asian zoo. You could do a lot of stuff with these. They can be in groups of 2 to 50. Like most birds, it's a large grouping animal. They are monogamous, but even guests can enter the habitat. If you can figure that out, good luck. Fun fact. Although mute swans are monogamous, they do not always mate for life and may have several partners. Bow chicka wow wow. And they can go with deer, the wisent, and the wild boar. Speaking of which, those are new animals. And I think we could probably try to get those in here. I think I might have downloaded something for the wild boar, but I don't really want to mess around with all the settings to make sure that it gets placed down properly, you know what I mean? So I might just have them here. And hope for the best. Let's make this one a 10 by 10. Try to get this to be a straight line. There's so many animals that came out, and I really just want to check them all out. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time building habitats, because whenever I mess around with rocks, it seems to try to crash the game, and that's the real reason I haven't been streaming a lot of Planet Zoo anymore. Is just its functionality has somehow gone downhill, but the content keeps dropping, so we'll make this all into glass, and then we'll put the door right there. Okay. So like I said, actually over here is Herman's tortoise. So let's check out Herman's tortoise first of all. Here they are. There's one like trying to go into that. Good luck crawling up in there. And this one's over here. So, are you actually going inside the bark? He might get there eventually one day. If we fast forward, the tortoise might make it up there. So of course this is the only exhibit animal in terms of Eurasia. Herman's tortoise is a small species near threatened of tortoise found throughout the coastal forest of the Mediterranean. The carapace, is that how you say it, carapace? The shell is patterned in yellow and black, varies with subspecies and by individual. The Eurasian subspecies is much larger than the Western, reaching in sizes up to 11 meters or inches, 11 meters would be crazy. 11 inches long compared to 7, and females are generally larger than males in this species. The number of Herman's tortoise in the wild have declined due to habitat loss through construction, wildfires, herbicides, as well as poaching and pet trade. Therefore, they are considered near threatened species. Yeah, I think a lot of people have these as pets, and they are a land tortoise, and obviously one of the smaller kind, like more of a box turtle, in fact. So, more turtles! Land turtles. We love turtles. Had to show that off. So, wild boar. We got a lot of pigs, man. We got a lot of pigs in this game. Wild hog, wild dog. No? Does it have another name? We've got river hogs. Oh, wild boar. Excuse me. I have to make sure it's called the right. It's not a wild hog. It's wild boar. That is, you're right. That is a difference. Okay, yeah, we got swan there. Let me make sure this is Herman's tortoise. Okay, and over here, I didn't want to spoil any of the Oceania stuff this early, but I think it's kind of obvious that this is a walkthrough exhibit of the flying foxes. Look at them, they're so cute. They're big, right? Look at that wingspan. Yeah, these are, I believe now, the largest bat species in the game out of the 3. They have to be. Flying foxes are huge. They big. Look at him. He's upside down. Are these fruit eaters or blood suckers? I guess is the real question. Let's learn all about the flying foxes. Yes, these are the exhibit species in Oceania pack. The spectacled flying fox is a species of megabat that lives in the tropical rainforests and mangroves of New Guinea as well as northern Queensland in Australia. They're covered in black fur, yellow and white coloration around the neck, scalp, and eyes, which gives the appearance of wearing spectacles. It has large black wings, pointed ears, and big round eyes. Its snout is long and ends in a blunt nose with an average body length of 8.7 inches to almost 10 inches and a wingspan of up to 31 inches. That's a big wingspan, dude. Due to habitat loss, climate change, and related factors, the urban development of the spectacled flying fox is considered endangered. They are viewed as pests by farmers due to their frugivorous nature. I can't say that word. But I imagine because they eat things. They probably eat a lot of plants and stuff. So, they live in large groups in the wild, 5 to 35, so I actually need another one to be in here. And, they live in colonies up to 50,000 individuals on a recorded occasion. That's crazy. That's a lot. That's a lot of bats. That's a lot of bats. It's kind of hard to click on this thing. So yeah, this was like the pre-made thing that came with the DLC, and it's kind of hard to actually click on the exhibit itself. Flying fox. That's what I don't give. Oh, Underdog, you're so funny. Meanwhile, we need information. Yeah, I'm trying to do this fast. I'm sorry if I'm like going too fast for people, because I'm scared that bad things are going to happen. And I want to get as much done as we can. Wild boar. Let's get information there. I mean, there's I already had like a donation bin over here, so that should be okay. Do. Let me just grab a bin or something. Do. Alright. Hey, they got a little color on their heads, don't they? Do they not have tusks? I mean, they kind of have, like, big teeth. But I guess not. The wild boars, okay. They kind of did. They kind of got, yeah, they just got big teeth. The wild boar, also known as the Eurasian wild pig, is a pig native throughout the temperate regions of Eurasia, as well as Mediterranean, northern Africa, Asian deserts, and shrublands. Tropical rainforest. They live in a big area. Oh my gosh. Due to its wide distribution and adaptability, there are 16 recognized subspecies of wild boar, varying greatly in appearance. So I wonder if there's like a lot of different colorations for these in the game. That'd be pretty cool. Their coat is made up of a dark brown coarse bristles which form into a mane at the male's neck. Wild boars have a large head which reaches up to a third of their body length, and together with their powerful neck muscles makes them adept at digging even into frozen ground. I wonder if they actually have like a digging animation, or is this an animal that lives in those like larger under ground habitat things? What are they called? Are they just called animal burrows in this game? I think so. Wild boars are extremely widespread and populous, therefore listed as a species of less concern. But due to overhunting, they have become extinct in Great Britain in the High Middle Ages, but small breeding populations were reintroduced to South England in 1980s. This is a long description. Yeah, that's a huge, widespread area. They don't need a lot of land. Doesn't seem like they need water, which is good. They like a lot of biomes, and that always makes for a good animal in terms of this game and how they work. They need to be in a group of 3 to 30, 1 male to 29 females. Dominant matriarch dominance based on size, which... Is that the first time we've seen that in this game? Because I figured that's usually what it is, but sometimes it's by age in certain animals. And it's nice to see the game expanding in terms of the mating system and how that all works as well. They live up to 20 years. If a wild boar mother dies before her piglets are mature, her offspring are adopted by other sows of her sunder. Aww. They're a group. They also go with the Wisent, so I might put the Wisent in here so we can save some space in my zoo. The Wisent, So this is basically a Eurasian buffalo? I don't know much about this animal. We're gonna learn together, I guess. Boar and Wisent. It's like croissant, but different. Wisent. Like I've seen them before, but I don't really know anything about them. Let's see. He's just gonna walk around, wagging his tail and whatnot. They do want a big shelter, it seems. We'll put it right in the middle. And let's pause for 2 seconds. Terrain. They want short grass and soil. I am imagining we'll put the dirt probably around the middle here. Every animal has different wants and needs, different requirements. Some are more picky than others. I wonder if the Wisent has different requirements than the boar, but they'll live together, and hopefully they won't complain too much. Do. They want lots of soil. Like lots and lots of soil. They probably need that mud pit or whatever to play around into. Yeah, it's been a while since we played Planet Zoo. I basically only play it for the DLC packs now, and the interesting thing, like I was saying at the beginning of the stream, is this is basically the last announced one for console. I do believe that we will get Barnyard, which has like the chickens and sheeps and stuff. I do believe we will get that, but I don't know when. But I'm 99% sure that's going to happen. It just would be weird if it didn't. Let's learn about these boys and girls, shall we? The Wisent. It seems like they like the cold. Maybe I should have made a snowy environment for them, but I guess mixing it with the Asian and oceanic things would have not made that very easy. Their population in the wild is only about 2,500. The Wisent, or bison, is commonly referred to as the European bison. It's a large ungulate living in the forests and meadows of Poland, Russia, Belarus, Lithuania, Ukraine, and Slovakia. In Eastern Europe, Wisents are characterized by their large head, shoulder hump, and forequarters, which are covered in a brown shaggy coat. Their hindquarters are less bulky and covered in a thinner coat. Both males and females have the curled horns that point inward towards the head and look otherwise alike, though males can be about larger by about 5%. Today, the Wisent, or Wisent, is considered near-threatened species by the early 20th century. They were driven near to extinction in the wild due to overhunting and habitat loss, with only 60 individuals remained in captivity or managed groups. Consequently, the species was offered a widespread protection, and through captive breeding and reintroduction programs, they were saved from disappearing completely. So, this is one of those saved species. We gotta be thankful. People think zoos are evil. They're not. They're the opposite. They're doing things like this and keeping species alive. So that's really neat. Yeah, it's not really a widespread area, but seen throughout multiple countries. They live in groups of 2 to 13, one male to 12 females. They're poly. They're neutral about people. There's all their other stats there. In Poland, they're known as Zebur, and they are the national animal of that country. And they also can live with the same animals in that group, so. And it seems like they might even like the snow. Yeah, they're okay with snow, too. Let's give them like a tree to sit under. I don't want to do too much of this stuff because I'm scared that the game's going to crash. It does randomly whenever I try to have fun and decorate, so I don't want to put too much in here. Let me just hard save and then make sure the swans and stuff have food. What did you do? Is it snowing on this map? Uh-oh. My oceanic animals aren't gonna like that. It's 30 degrees. Oh no. I didn't know the weather was gonna be weird in here. Can I change weather? I can change weather in Sandbox, can I? Yeah. Turn that snow off for a second. Yeah, they have these guys got toys and stuff, but I didn't put the food bowl in yet. And then I guess they could just drink out of the pool or the lake, the little pond that we built for them. And then all of you have to find a way to share food. Let's get a large trough right here. The music's almost like Italian. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the Eurasia theme music is blasting through. Just want to give people an idea of the kind of trees and habitat that they live in. Kind of light forested stuff. Alright, that's food. They should share kind of the same, like, type of toys and stuff, I would imagine. Pig noises! Oink oink, my friends. Oink. Oink. Let's see. Get a grab ball. I need to click on one of you. Oh boy, your plant recommendation is a lot more. You want a lot more plants than they do. Cornflower, huh? Yeah, it seems like the wild boars want more coverage. if I can do all that. We don't have to make them all 100% happy, do we? Yeah, they seem really picky. So I have a plan. They also need like a varied type of tree. Whoa, did this person just jump in the air? What the heck? In excitement, I guess. Let's see. Food enrichment. Give them a watermelon. And I know there's probably going to be more later. And they can share stuff, so we'll throw that in. Get you a cardboard box over there. Cardboard box in here. And a scratching pillar. That should keep all of you busy. Okay, so that's the wild boar. And we'll have this for the other animal. And I think that's that for them. So next up in Eurasia is the saiga. I want to say that correctly. These are a really cool looking animal. And I think technically they're a type of deer, but they kind of look more like llama. Hey, thank you for the follow, I appreciate that. We're about to see a very funny looking animal. My path is not completely being restricted. That's good. I mean, I might go this way. What are we building? Habitats for all the DLC animals that just dropped today. I'll spread this one out this way. Like so. Okay. So we'll try to do the same thing I did over with the wild boar. I'm building this like not knowing how much space they're gonna need, so it's a bit sketchy because I don't know if this is like a roaming animal. Some of the species do need a lot of space, and then some need almost none. Like the koala from last time, which needed like 100 square meters. So let's just highlight all this. Make that glass. This part can be wood. And we'll take this. This is me speed building, essentially. I don't know if it can live with other things. We have no idea. I guess I should probably have another dono over here. Yeah, we already saw the tortoise, the flying fox, the boars, the wisent, and hopefully I can spell this one correctly. S-A-I? Saiga. They've got funny faces. They do kind of look like Jar Jar Binks a little bit. They're a lot smaller than I thought they would be. Look at its face. It's so weird. It's a weirdo. But we love weird animals here on the stream. That's actually what they look like. Yeah, it's kind of like a camel a little bit, right? There's almost 988,000 of these in the wild. The Saiga antelope is a bovid living in the steppes grasslands of Mongolia, Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, anything ending in stan. Nigel Thornberry? Oh, it does. It does. I can't really do Nigel. Oh, yes, indubitably, boy. I'm not really a good Nigel, but I can do a damn good Donnie. Is it time to do a Donnie Thornberry? Are you sure you're ready for this? Pow! Pow, pow, pow! That's my Donnie Thornberry. You're welcome. I haven't done that in a while. Yeah, I'm a comedian. I do impressions. You're welcome. Mobile nostrils, larger than the males. They've got the distinctive large nose. Males are generally built larger and heavier than females and carry upright, pale, slightly translucent horns. Their horns are translucent. That's kind of interesting. Those horns can be 11 to 15 inches long. They stand 26 to 32 inches on point, tall at the shoulder. They can weigh from 57 to 99 pounds. The saiga is considered near threatened after previously having been assessed at critically endangered for 20 years since 2002 as the collapse of the Soviet Union. Remember that happened? That was crazy. Their meat and horns were also used for traditional medicine, so this is one you could throw in with the conservation pack as well, I think. And that would do pretty good for you. From 14 to 109 temperature, they can pretty much survive anything. Group of 4 to 11, 1 male to 10 females. They're shy around people, which means I actually need the one-sided glass. That's a good thing to keep in mind when looking to add these to your zoo. And the saiga antelope can run up to 50 miles per hour. That's pretty quick. But they do not like other species. Okay, so let me just highlight this glass and make it one-sided. One-way glass. This one might need to change right here. Okay. And look, oh, there it goes. It's sprinting away. They are pretty quick. Many guests think tickets are underpriced. It's sandbox mode. Who cares what the price is? I'm building a zoo. Shut up. We have unlimited money. I don't care. They do need a shelter. Confirmed. They need a shelter. A big one. Like a really big shelter. And then let's see. Short grass and soil. Maybe a little bit of sand. I know this seems like it's a temperate species, but you could probably put these in a desert build and they'd survive. since they seem to adapt really well to varying temperatures. Do 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 do. We'll add some sand over here. Yeah, we're kind of just doing a quick build. We're not trying to make like the most beautiful zoo or anything. I just want to check out all the new animals. That's what's important to me today. So Asia, desert and grassland. Which would count for these. Get those. It doesn't seem like they need too many trees. But I mean, a coconut palm here and there never hurt anybody, right? And sunflowers. You know how Underdog loves his sunflowers. I haven't eaten sunflower seeds in so long. I feel like I said that last time we saw them in the game. I never really look for them though. Kinda have to look for them. And then buy them and then eat them. They're not crazy about something that I put down. Look, I'm giving you trees. Don't be complaining to me. I love this fever tree. This is actually one of my favorite things in the game right here. And I'm allergic to goldenrod, so we'll put that in the corner. Poking right through the glass. Don't you hate that when it does that in the game? I do. So they need food and water. Somebody's very excited about these Eurasian antelopes being in my zoo. And so am I! The scarecrow feeder! Heck yeah. They don't really have a lot of options for toys, though. It's kind of disappointing. I'm a rubbing pillar out there. Okay, what's the next thing on the list? Oh my god, there's so many animals, dude. There's so many animals. The next one might need a larger barrier. I was gonna like stretch and continue off of this, but I don't think I can do that. I think this one needs like a fully enclosed thing. The next one is probably one of the most highly requested animals in the game. This is a big one. In terms of, player base, I don't want to say what it is, but if you know the Eurasian animals, then you know what it is. Try to get this to... Actually, I need this path to continue. Let me just try to split this path here. Do. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we can continue this. I'm not sure how much space they need, but this type of animal usually doesn't need a lot of space. It depends on the size of what it is. And we'll just put windows instead of full glass. And I need that conservation board over here. Do. Just for information purposes. Squeeze that right there. You like how I space things perfectly? Isn't that wild? Underdog, you're so good at video games. Thanks, guys. I'm assuming they're affected by deforestation. I'm just gonna take a wild guess here on that one. The habitat gate back here. And then see if the guest path, or sorry, the staff path go. I don't want to move this building, but I might have to. This is the Oceanic Staff Room building. Yeah, I just want to try to make a connection. Back there. Okay. Edit. Let's highlight all these things. It's time to reveal the next DLC animal. It's not a sloth. It's a bear. It's the sloth bear. That's right. Yay! It's here. That's an exciting one, I think. Because I like the sun bears. Even with all the memes about them being people in costumes. But I think a lot of people like the sloth bear. I think it is a community favorite animal. They're just really furry. They're like Fuzzy Wuzzy had a bear and he is a bear, you know? Let's see if they rush over here. Okay, they're doing what I wanted them to do. Yeah, in terms of animal packs, I think Eurasia is actually one of the larger ones because there's so many different things in this pack. They are very fluffy. Running out in the open. Wow. I think this is a great model. They look fantastic. Want some short grass in here. Want a lot of soil too. course they do. Of course they do. All these animals want soil, because they're all from the same area, so they all want the similar terrain. And a little bit of snow would probably help them out too. That's I don't know about that picture, but the animal itself is great. These are marked as vulnerable, with an unknown population in the wild, living in the tropical rainforests and grasslands of India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Bhutan, and Nepal. The sloth bear is a medium-sized bear. It has shaggy black fur, light gray muzzle, and distinctive gray-white crescent marking across its upper chest. Similar to the moon bear, perhaps? The head is broad with an oblong snout and hairy tufted ears. I think those ears are pretty characteristic too. Males and females can look alike, but males are 10 to 20% larger than the females, measuring between 4.6 and 6.2 feet long. Sloth bears are considered a vulnerable species. They are mainly threatened by habitat destruction through deforestation, see, told you, and agricultural land conversion. They are also indirectly threatened by the removal of the termite mounds, which are a key food source to them. So I wonder if you could put these in with anteaters or something. That looks like mainly India. So these could go in an Indian zoo if you were going to build one of those. They obviously need climb-proof borders. They do have a climbing need. This is the first animal we've run into in this pack that has that, and they are a large animal, so large climbing is different than small animal climbing in this game and the way it works. 1 to 2, they kind of don't care about people too much, but mature offsprings become outsiders. The crest on the sloth bear chest is thought to be used as a threat display to deter tiger attacks. And they want a shelter. I really wish the game gave you a few like pre-made caves, because I don't think I'm ever gonna build a cave again. It takes too long to do it. Like, I appreciate it, but I don't know about that one, fam. Hopefully they can't really jump out. Definitely give them like a large climbing platform of some sort. Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. Okay. And we've got like this natural tree. If they want to climb that too. I think that one might be too small. They might want to climb the larger one. We could put the larger one back here. Let's see. I don't want to spend like all day trying to mess around with their climbing structures though, because that can get annoying. They don't need too much climbing. 56 meters of climbing is not a lot, so they kind of just probably want like a platform or two. Grassland, temperate, and tropical mix in terms of Asia. Can we squeeze an elm tree back here? They want lots of trees. Like a lot. Like a lot. Like a crazy amount of plants. Would you stop getting reboxed? I need to see your statistics here. Do, 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 do. Just throwing down a few things of grass here. They don't seem to care much for that. Bamboo would probably work. Well, I don't care about bamboo either. That's why we put it back there where they can barely see it. Do. Bird's nest ferns. Couple in the corners and stuff. Do. White foxgloves in the corner too. Why not? Bring in some color, even though that color is white. Yeah, I'm not crazy about the polar bear, but I do love a new polar bear. Any new canids? I guess you'll just have to wait and see. But no, I don't think so. The last canid was in the Australia DLC, obviously the dingo. So we just got the dingo like a month ago. So I don't think there's a Eurasian canid. Because we already have like wolves. There was kind of a teaser for a new pack in for PC, and they had it kind of looked like a coyote to me, but it could have been something else. So you might be getting coyotes on PC soon, because there isn't really a desert coyote in this game, and I feel like that's a really common Californian animal. And we didn't get, like, coyotes, so there's, like, every other type of canine in this game already. We have coyotes here in New England, but you don't always see them, and I guess you probably don't want to be honest. Because they're troublemakers. And they don't care about people, they'll just straight up steal your stuff and eat your food. You're from Oklahoma and they have big packs of them? Yep, some places be like that. The only predator we have is mountain lions, and they're fairly rare. Although there's a rumor that they don't even exist, which is stupid because I've seen one. I've literally seen one. They have them at the frickin' science center. I've seen them with my own two eyes. They're scary. There's a cougar in this game. It's actually one of my favorite animals to build for, because that's me, baby. Alright, so these are just really picky about coverage. It seems like they're kind of picky about the type of things. Like, they don't want these foxgloves and they don't want these palms. Even though they're from Asia, they don't want things that are from Asia. So, some animals, like I said, are like that in this game, where they're really picky about plants, but we're gonna leave it the way it is. Give you a water bowl. Let's see. There's that foraging wall. Put that over here. And then this is kind of the same thing. They don't have the termite mound, but they have the tree forager. I bet you could put the termite mound down and they would use it though. It's just not tagged for their species. And you've got a water bobbin if you want to add a pool for them to swim in. Just gonna give them a little chew toy here. And a soccer ball. They could play with the soccer ball. Sloth bears! It's kind of climbing. He's kind of climbing. Best climbers in the game, raccoons and lar gibbons, by the way. Nothing else is really good at climbing, and these keep getting stuck over here, so... that's how it be. Alright, save. What's next? The Takin. The Takin. The Takin. Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Hey. Hey, are you talking to me? Huh? Are you talking to me? About the Takin? What are we talking about? Underdog, stop. People are leaving. People are leaving the stream because you're making a dumb joke about a serious thing, and it's an animal that's probably endangered. Aren't they? These are kind of like mountain goaty type things, right? Like, I know what they are. I don't know much about these ones either, so we're learning new things today. I'm always down to learn about new animals. Or animals that I'm not super familiar with. And I think that's one of the better parts about this game, is it can teach you things. And it can get you interested in conservation, which is a really important cause. Do 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 do. Put the info stand up here. And we'll go grab one of these. We haven't even gotten to the Oceania animals. Just wait till you see how adorable they all are. Most of them are very tiny and cute. So, if all goes right today, we will get the reward of seeing cute animals. But first, I want to get through Eurasia, because this is the big stuff. The big animals first. What am I looking for? You. Tiki! We're getting freaky with a tiki. Just gotta add some lights. Gotta add some lights. Alright, that way people can donate to both animals there. We gotta put the gate on this corner. The staff path is over there. Really don't want to mess around with staff today either. you kind of have to, don't you? Something had offspring. Oh, it's the foxes. They probably won't show you a baby fox, though, right? They're all kind of gonna look the same, because exhibit species don't usually have juniors or babies. This one's kind of more brown than the other ones. Maybe it's a coloration thing on those. Takin. Yeah, they're kind of like a sheep/goat thing that lives in the mountains of Asia. So these are good because you can mix these with like the mountain goat and the doll sheep and all that kind of stuff. Or if you want to get into, maybe they'll actually add that mountain pack with the Pallas cat. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of neat. I'm gonna build a little hill just so we can watch them climb and jump around and stuff. Let's see if I can. Don't worry, I'll smooth this out. We're doing this real quick. Real quick. I'm a good builder. We need to see. There's like 13 animals in this one pack alone. So yeah, we kind of need to see it. Kind of need to get through them. It's hard to showcase that many animals. Okay. Oh, there they are. They're wrinkly. You're all wrinkly. He went right up there. They kind of look a little bit like the other things. Maybe they're all related. They are vulnerable. Their population is currently unknown. The takin is a large goat antelope living in the montane regions of Tibet, Bhutan, and northern India. Takins, have a stocky cow-like build and are covered in shaggy fur. There are 4 subspecies which may vary in coat coloration and size. Legs are often darkened and nearly black, while the overall coloration ranges from marbled black-brown to gray-yellow to golden. Males are larger than females, but both sexes have horns that measure up to 25 inches long. Male takins are about 5.3 to 7.2 feet long and 28 inches to 55 inches tall at the shoulder, with a weight between 660 and 770 pounds. That's a big, heavy mammoth of a creature. The takin? You talking to me? You already did that joke, Underdog. You can't do it twice. Considered vulnerable species with 2 of the subspecies, the Bhutan and Mishimi, even listed as endangered, as it's under threat due to overhunting, habitat loss through deforestation, road building and agricultural development, disturbances through tourism venture, and diseases spread by domestic livestock. Asia biome seems like it's tundra and temperate, which is a good mix. 2 to 20 in a group, 1 male to 19 females. Older males are more dominant. Yeah, like I said, this one is based on age, not on size. So the elders are in charge. Takin can live in altitudes up to 15,000 feet. That's like where planes fly at, bro. They're up there. They're way up there. They don't benefit from living with these other ones, like these guys, but they're kind of similar, and I bet if you made the right type of enclosure, you could probably make it work, especially here in sandbox mode. You could totally do that. So I'm gonna do like urban development or whatever on this one. Or population fragmentation, I guess. Or actually, ecotourism was kind of bad, right? Traditional medicine affected the other things. Don't let your OCD take charge. Serious injury? What happened? How'd you get injured? What? You just randomly broke its leg? I shouldn't even have injuries on. We're playing sandbox mode. Do they need a lot of space? They don't really. I probably gave them too much space, but I also they're like one of those things that kind of needs to be at a higher altitude. They don't need a shelter. But they are picky about terrain. Jeez, okay. I'm probably gonna end up repainting this with rock. Because they want a lot of rock, but they don't want soil. I bet they can use that climbing thing that the goats have as a toy. Gonna have to give them rocks. We're gonna have to give you a rock. It's not just a boulder, it's a rock. How often do you make that reference? Probably more than I need to. Let's do temperate rock, I guess. Do 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 do. And then we get the Tiger Rock down here. Gonna have a mix of the two. Okay. Like so. Boom. And boom. Who loves rocks? Who loves placing rocks? It's Planet Zoo. You think we're gonna do a stream of Planet Zoo without spending like an hour placing rocks? Then you clearly don't understand the video game. It's not Planet Zoo. It's Planet Place Rocks. It's Planet Rocks. Okay. They're literally gonna make a game about like geology and minerals, and everyone's gonna be happy about it, and there won't be a single complaint. I guarantee it. This is everybody's favorite pastime, yeah. Placing rocks. Absolutely. I want you to go that way. There you go. Just a little bit. Okay. Perfect. They don't need a lot of plants. Asia taiga. It's kind of hard to get in that middle range. Because a lot of these plants are Asia, but they're not the right kind. They're like tropical. And I don't know why they're even listed here. Like, yeah, that's a fruit tree, buddy. Do we have a larger one of those? Oh, there's some color back here. That's nice. They've added so many flowers in this game, too. Like recently. Just check your habitat page. Or your nature tab. Because it's crazy. It's crazy how much they've added. London pine. Everybody needs the London pine. That didn't really add anything to it, did it? Yeah, see, it's not giving me the right things here. Need the right type of tree. Need Scots pine. There we go. That's what we needed. They like these. Good to know. They like these. Put a dog rose in the middle of them. It's for more color. You're spending too much time on this one habitat, Underdog. I know. You said you wouldn't build. I know. Just let me do it for one animal. Caribou moss. It's like Cape moss, but not really. Nobody's even old enough to get that joke, Underdog. Do. Except for me. I'm old. Eh. Trunks there. 2 more trees. These don't count. 2 more trees. There's really not a single tree here, is there? There we go. There it is. There we are. Okay. Got your food. You got your water. I'll give you enough. another endless water thing back here. Hopefully you can find that. We have this little rolling food thing up here. They don't have the steps? I'm calling bullcrap on that. I'm giving them these. They gotta. This is gonna flatten everything, isn't it? Yeah, that ruins the habitat. They're saying they can't use that? Come on, game. It's not traversable. So they can't jump? That's baloney. I'm calling baloney on that, Planet Zoo. If you're gonna give me climbing animals, let them climb, dude. Have some fun with the game for once, would you? Here, this'll blend in. A little thing to sniff over here. Okay, so that's the talking. They're in there, they're happy. Something had offspring. It's a weird antelope looking baby. Why are you like translucent? Because you were still spawning into the world, weren't you? You walk funny. You're kind of ugly. Misa thinks you're a little bit wacky. Star Wars Zoo coming soon. No. None of that. Alright, next animal. We've got one more to go, I think, for Eurasia, at least, and then we have a whole bunch of Oceania animals. So this one, is named after one of the X-Men. Or I guess one of the X-Men is named after this animal. They do have... they are kind of notorious for being aggressive, aren't they? I don't know. Can Wolverines climb? I'm assuming they can. Is the next animal is the Wolverine. And I don't know if they can climb. Like, I don't want to connect it to this. I've turned escapes off, but I think even with that, animals can still find a way out. This is more of a tundra-based animal. This would fit with some of the Arctic pack stuff. Gonna do glass there. I'm assuming they're shy. I also am going to just assume that they don't need a lot of space. Put this here and do a thing. Gonna do a thing. Make a long path. Goes this way. Might add another staff building to it at some point, who knows. Do. I might add a snow machine in there just to get the full Wolverine vibes, because whenever you see these in like nature documentaries or whatever, they're always in the snow. That's just where they be at, dog. We actually have to activate this. Wolverine. See, it's already in there because I play Marvel Rivals, although I don't really vibe with the character at all. I think he's cool, he looks cool, I just can't play him in that game. And I don't really like him that much in Ultimate Alliance or in X-Men. He's not one of my favorite X-Men, but I get it. I get why he's the most popular one. Here we go. We will add those. And get a little seed or something back here. I don't know if I turned litter off. I don't remember what my sandbox settings for this game are. Gonna wait for the Wolverines to show up. That kid looked like he was causing trouble. Are my security options on? Do I need security? So they're kind of like the Badgers. There he is, the elusive Wolverine. These are rarely seen in real life, huh? He does have claws and sharp teeth. Let's learn a little bit about this creature. He's even in the snow in the picture, man. The Gulo. Population in the wild currently unknown. A large muscled mustelid. The Wolverine is native to the tundras and taigas of northern Eurasia and North America. It has a stocky build with sturdy legs, a curved back, bear-like face, and a small, rounded ears. It has thick brown-black fur with yellow-white streak that runs from the head down to the side of the body, rejoining at the tail. Wolverines grow between 26 and 44 inches long, from 14 to 18 inches tall at the shoulder, and weigh between 20 and 66. So yeah, they're not really a large animal, but they can be vicious and violent. The Wolverine is considered a species at least concern due to its widespread range and low population density, although its numbers can decline overall due to hunting and habitat loss. There you go. Pretty much the entire Arctic Circle. They don't require a lot of land, but they can, like I assumed, climb. That doesn't seem like a big climbing requirement. And I don't know if they're going to be considered a large animal or a small animal for climbing, so we might have to give them a bit of both here. They're solitary, neutral about people. Reproduction in captivity can prove to be difficult. The Wolverine's Latin name is Gulo, which means glutton because they eat a lot. Wolverines have a very strong bite that can crush bones. So you know what I want to do? Oh, these live in a burrow. The pigs don't, but the Wolverines do. Alright, we got a burrow animal. What a deal. I'm going to give you the cooler, which is probably going to add snow. What is your temperature range, buddy? It should say in here, right? From 9 to 82. Usually snow animals don't care how much snow is in here. Some of this will probably melt, I assume. They just want a little bit of soil, okay. Asia, Europe, North America, tundra, and taiga. Is this thing gonna work now? Seems like it's working now. Can add some color in here too for these. There's more Scots pines. They could probably climb right out. Are these climbable? Of course they are. That's the problem with climbing animals. They can just climb. They can find their own way out. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ponderosa pines. Three of those in the corner. There's gotta be a plant you love. Because it seems like they're really picky. They want lots of coverage here. They want a super forested habitat that I'm just not willing to take the time to figure out exactly what your favorite tree is. Some animals are more complicated than others. Gotta be a tree. Bet it's this Himalayan pine. It might be. Yeah, right in the middle. Do. Speaking of music, where'd I put that speaker? I can't even hear it. Can't even hear it sometimes. You gotta have a little bit of fun building. That's a big part of the game. Wolverines. The festive spirit. We can give them Christmas trees. Giant redwood. Well, this is a red cedar. That's so much coverage, man. I guess the thing is that they can crawl underneath all this, so they're not really worried about it. Like, these trees might look big to us, but they can just go right underneath. Plus, they kind of live underground too, right? Wolverine can get some food. Blood pumpkin? Blood pumpkin's kind of a win, right? Tell me this big one's not climbable. There's your scratching post or rubbing bark. And the tug rope. You can play a little bit of tug of war back here. There you go. Do. Look at him. He looks better in the light. Yeah, they are pretty well detailed. They do got them claws, though. They do got them claws. Okay, so for Eurasia, we have the Herman's tortoise. Check. Well, they already had babies. Hold up. They had babies over here. I didn't need to see like 9 of these. Yeah, what just happened? We just got warped out into the middle of nowhere. Hello? Did it bring me to the ones we sold? What just fucking happened? Anyway, the tortoises are in there. Somewhere. I don't know what's going on. And I was afraid of a bug happening, and I think that might be a bug happening. But the tortoises, we saw them earlier. If you want to see them, just rewind the VOD or go back to the beginning of the stream. I don't actually see them. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know what's going on with that. Flying foxes should be visible, though. Not that anybody cares. Where was I? Mute swans. We're doing Eurasia first. Mute swans. Look at the little babies. Oh, hello. Hello. They're so soft and fluffy. There's gonna be too many of you in here. Get the euthanasia ready. We've got a bird population problem. Welcome back to Planet Zoo. The wild boar and the wisent, which are basically just buffalo. And we got the saiga. These had babies too. These are a funny looking antelope. The sloth bear, which I think is everybody's favorite. These just had a cub too. Look at, we get to see the baby animals. The fluffy sloth bears. They had 2 cubs. Aww. It's just a baby. They're learning how to climb. And then the Takin, which should be here somewhere. Climbing around, there they are. And then, of course, finally, the Wolverine. I think this is a really good animal pack. You get a bunch of, it's a little bit of everything. You get a bird, you get a couple antelopes, you get like a bovine, you get something unique in here. So, I think this is a good pack for what it is. I mean, there's a lot of animals. And we like packs that feature a lot of animals. And the tortoise might have like a bug right now. I don't know if it's the game or if that's a specific issue with the tortoise. But the first one in Oceania is actually the flying fox. So there they are. We already got to see these, but I'm just going to showcase them again now. And they fly around while people walk through the exhibit, which is really cool. And then the first animal is the third penguin in the game. We now have king penguin, we have the we have the African penguin, and now we have the little blue penguin. So, yeah, this one's gonna be cool. I'm gonna try to do an underwater viewing thing, but not like the bubble viewer, we're not actually gonna make underwater viewing because that would take forever. And most of the space is just gonna be water. Since it's such a small animal, they probably don't need a lot of space. So, how do I do this again? I know the habitat gate. Right. Then viewing dome. And how do you get the bubble? Is it under habitat? Like, I don't actually remember. It should be under my favorited things. Is it under facilities? What is it under? It's like a guest interaction thing, right? There it is. Viewing dome. Yeah, okay. So we just need to kind of make a pool in here real quick. I don't know if they can deep dive. I should probably find out, but I need to do this before I add them, because otherwise they'll get mad at me. I don't want the tiny little cute animals to be mad. We could have different levels of water. Like some sections deep and some more shallow. We'll probably make this tropical too. So yeah, this is another tropical species of penguin, and I guess people didn't realize that there's a couple species of penguins that live in warm weather. I know you think of them as like a cold weather animal, but they're really not. They're just adaptable and they can live anywhere pretty much. Little penguins. Calm water. Select tropical. And bring that up. Okay. And then, let's see, it's under facilities. the bottom here. Is this because of water? Obstructed by water volume. Is it because of the water that it can't do that? I could have sworn you can put these underwater. Is it too deep? Is that a thing? I mean, I could put this right here. Like, I was hoping I could do that underwater. Is there another one that's specifically for underwater? I don't remember that. I thought there was only one viewing dome and that was it. Whatever. Do you have to connect this to that? Or is it automatic? I don't remember. There's some stuff about this I don't remember. Because I haven't done it in forever, right? When's the last time I used a viewing dome? Probably for prairie dogs. So yeah, this is the first animal for Oceania. So I just need to bring some of those plants and stuff over here to get that vibe going. This comes in 2 pieces. Not really sure why. But yeah, let me grab some of these. Some of these. Or I guess I could just search through the filter and find them. That would work too. Nature! See, what you want to do is click theme, click off these, click theme, go down to Oceania. And then you got rocks. Or you can click this, and there should be the new stuff should be listed here. Like the King Fern is, I think, pretty new. And a new type of palm tree. Okay. So I believe they're just called little penguins. They're not called the little blues, but everybody knows them as the little blues. Because they're small and blue. And like I said, this is in the theme of the Oceania stuff. It's all like small, cute animals for some reason. I guess that's just what's going on in the islands of Samoa and like wherever they live, Polynesia and Australia and all that. Little pingy. Little pingy. Little penguin. Some of this stuff. I need the water filter thing. Some of this stuff has to share. Work zone 2 is gonna be for Oceania. I gotta do this to make sure that the game is running properly. I'm not worried about the water quality that much. Let's get staff pathing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we can do a building or something back there. They are going to be very small. Indeed, indeed. Facilities. Keeper. Theme. Oceania. A small hut back here. This one's grounded. Most of them are like above. Yeah, see, people are in there. They might be facing the wrong way. They might be facing the wrong way. Yeah, this views that direction. Hold up. This isn't even viewing the water. My bad. You can kind of see them. Okay, oh my god, you're so tiny. I can't even see you! They're so little. How much space do they need? 184. That might be the smallest they can deep dive. Why is it saying they don't have water access? Oh no. Okay, hold on. I think I might have to get rid of the water real quick. They're too tiny. They're too small. Can I build you a physical ramp? I have to build you a physical ramp. Why don't they give us a ramp in the game? Like a water ramp. They're too small. They're literally like, I could have 1/4 of this enclosure and it would work. They live in a burrow. They live in a little burrow. Hold on. They need sand. I guess around this edge with sand. They basically just want sand. This is a beach animal. They live on the tropical beaches. Yeah, this is too deep, dog. Like, they need deep water, though. Little penguin. I can't even find them. They're so small. They're so blue and cute. Oh, I want to see one in the wild. Hey, they can swim now. Yeah, we kind of got a natural ramp over here a little bit. We just have to get this water perfect. Okay. Should we learn about the little penguins? The little penguins! What a great photo, too. You get a group of 3 in there. They're just a bunch of little buddies. The Eudaputula minor. Population in the wilds above 400,000, which is really an impressive number. The little penguin, also known as the blue penguin, is a small species of marine bird that lives on the coastlines and surrounding oceans of southern Australia and New Zealand. It has dark blue feathers dorsally on its back and white feathers ventrally, covering its belly and chin. The penguin has black eyes, a black beak, and pink feet. Males and females look alike, with the little penguin standing up to 12 inches tall on average. They're only a foot tall. They're so little. The little penguin is not endangered, but are considered a species of least concern, with most populations being stable, but also can face threats due to human encroachment. Little penguins. I love them. This could be like a contender for a new favorite animal. I really like the African penguins in this game, though. Especially like building tropical habitats for them is super fun. But knowing that these can live near like a lava rock is kind of crazy. There's a lava rock in this game now. Just build a volcano, Underdog. No! I refuse. I can probably click on them and they'll do that though. Let's see. 35 meters deep is nothing. From a group of 6 to 500, so basically penguin mode, they can go crazy. You can just have a giant group of them. They live up to 20 years. um, Little penguin is the smallest species of penguin in the world, and apparently guests can go in there and enter the habitat. They may travel 600 miles before its first birthday. Where are they going? Why do you need to go that far? We're gonna add some more. We will be adding more. And I don't want to do anything crazy, but I'm pretty sure this one just pooped. I thought I turned pooping off. Why would I turn pooping off? That's a good question. Do do do. Yeah, these new oceanic plants are really good. They give you the right type of vibes. Got some cattails in here too. Just a few. I've got guests facing the water correctly now. I guess I thought they could face from any direction. I didn't realize that was like a one-way viewing platform thing. That feels kind of weird to me. Do. Okay. Yeah, these silver ferns. These are the new wider ones. I like these a lot. Are these ones climbable, I wonder? We got new spikies! Spiky plants. Spiky plants. Let's just take a look real quick. Are they here? Where are those rocks at? I don't see them here. I might have to go grab them and throw them in here, though. Because I know I saw them earlier. I thought I threw some down, but I guess not. They didn't use any for this, did they? Theme. It should be under the theme. Yeah, they're right here. They have like actual lava. That's so cool. I want them to live on the lava. Well, it's cooling now. It's touching the... Can make it like touching the water. Look at that. Just to show like what it looks like. We can bring back memories of my famous volcano build from Planet Coaster over here to Planet Zoo now. It's just a rock. It's not really lava. They won't get hurt if they step in it. It's fine. I hope. I hope they live. I hope they live forever. Hmm. I don't know why this other stuff isn't popping up, because like, these trees are definitely in that theme and they're new. Swan! There's too many baby swans. They're replicating too quickly. Somebody stop the swans from having babies. I'm trying to check out the DLC animals. Yeah, we got research. What am I looking for? Zoo options. Okay. Surprisingly, it's handling the crowd fairly well. And I really didn't want to have to do this right now. But, yeah. I don't think I can even get rid of all of you. I forgot how to do this. Animals. Swan. Here we go. Yeah, we had to put some contraception on those. Anyway, Oceania. Little penguin. And it's swimming. We gotta watch it swim. It's swimming. Hooray. Give them a block of frozen fish. That'll keep them busy for a while. And a disco ball. It's party time in Penguin Town. Party time. Party squad. Party squad. Everybody loved the party squad. Party squad. And we'll give them sprinklers. They've got plenty to do now. Food tray over here. And I really doubt they'll even need this water, because I'm pretty sure they can drink out of their own, but... Alright, so we got the little penguins. The next one I am super excited to even see. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. We're gonna tuck it in right here. Like I said, a lot of the Oceania stuff is really tiny. And I believe I could probably get away with this being right here. There's no way they need space, because they're such a small animal, right? And they don't really go far, I don't think. Why is this obstructed? Like what? This has to be the smallest habitat I've ever actually made. And it's all for one reason. The kiwi. This is a one-of-a-kind bird. And it's a very special animal. So we're gonna treat it with the respect it deserves. Kiwi! I think this is a highlight for me in terms of this game because I've waited forever for this animal. I can't wait to see it. I like the penguins I'm excited about. I just really like birds. Just really like birds. Also, like any animal that's very unique, I think is pretty cool in Planet Zoo. The little boxes. Oh my gosh. Hello. They're here. It's a Duo, or whatever that Pokemon is. There is a statue. No, don't. Oh my god, it almost crashed. What is happening? It's trying to crash. Please don't. Kiwi. There's a statue thing. I just want to show the statue. There's a little statue. There's also, I feel like there's a decoration thing for them too. Yeah, these. Look at that. The heck is that? Some type of weird sculpture. Oh my gosh, they're making weird noises! Look at it! The kiwi! This is like pristine Oceania. When I think Oceania, this is the animal I think of. Do do. I'll get you the Australia shelter. I think they can live in a burrow, though. And get some plants over here. In the ghost gum tree. Zoopedia time, baby! The North Island brown kiwi. It is vulnerable with a population in the wild between 10 and 20,000. The North Island brown kiwi is a small flightless bird native to the forests of northern New Zealand. Its round body is covered in thick brown feathers and supported by stocky pink legs and feet. The kiwi has small black eyes and a long pink beak. Females are slightly larger and heavier than males, standing from 20 to 24 inches tall and weighing about 6 pounds. As a vulnerable species, the North Island brown kiwi is at risk due to several factors. They are endemic to New Zealand, where before human arrival they did not face predation. Roaming domesticated dogs and cats, as well as invasive stoats, now kill many kiwis. As a countermeasure, mammalian pest control is being carried out in areas inhabited by kiwis to prevent further population loss. Very small bird, very small area. The land requirement for this has to be one of the smallest in game that I've ever seen. It's 180 meters, which is nothing. They don't go anywhere. They just kind of stay near their shelter usually. They live up to 30 years, which is really good for animals that are only in a group of 1 to 2. This is like a highlight species. The North Island brown kiwi can live up to 40 years, and only the male incubates the egg. So the more you know. We will give you food. You would like the food, yes. You want the food, yes. What? They get termite mounds, but the animal that said it ate termites didn't? Okay, game. They like lots of food, apparently. It's pretty high. Get your mirror mobile. And they do kind of got like that long beak for scent. We'll give them this smell detector thing. Little scent marker there. That's it. That's the animal. There it is. That's all you get. It's so cute. They're adorable. They're absolutely adorable. Yeah, they do live in forests, so seems like they want a lot of tree coverage. Is this taking up my space? Don't interrupt my termite mounds, please. Yeah, you could put these in an Australia build. You could put these in a tropical build, a semi-aquatic build. There's so many things you could do with these small species. Like if you're making a mini zoo or something, these would be perfect. Ho ho ho! It seems like people are really excited about the kiwi. And I don't blame them at all. Coming around with the food. Let's go. Here we got little penguins on one side, kiwi on the other. Awesome. So awesome. Only a few more animals to go, and the other ones are also small and cute. Because of course they are. Yeah. Let's add a tree real quick. Do. Bum, bum, ba. Alright, save. I know the animal numbers, they keep repopulating. They keep having a billion babies. Wait, what do the baby penguins look like? They're even smaller than the regular size ones? These people are still facing the wrong way, I swear to God. Can we get a view? Whatever. I want to see what those baby penguins are going to look like. Because how can you get an animal even smaller than this? Like, outside of the exhibit insects, you know? Alright. We gotta keep building. Yeah, I got the, what do you call it? I got the path issue. I got the path issue. Technically there's only 2 more. So, we're gonna save the best for last, I think. This one's a pretty small animal. So we'll keep it in a small habitat. Yeah, all the Oceania animals are like really just tiny and need no space at all. But they're good. They're good quality animals. Meanwhile, there's like 7 billion swans in here. Stop staring at me, swan! You waited until now to do that, Underdog? Yes, yes I did. Ding 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 ding. Get the music over here while we build. I don't want to like keep focusing on a full zoo layout, but a tiki torch here and there won't hurt. And then let me find this. Put this here. Perfect. This actually worked out. This actually worked out. Yeah, we'll make this all zone too. now all the staff are unassigned. Like, I don't know how that happened. And I really don't want to go around fixing it. Like, I just don't care right now. We care about the animals. We're here for the animals. If I name this, I don't know how to spell this animal. It's Kawaka. The very cute Kawaka. Quokka. See, if I tried to do that, I would have failed. The Kawaka. I think these are voted as, like, the cutest animal ever. They're just fat little... They're almost like micro wallabies. I don't even know what this is. It's a marsupial, right? I guess we're gonna find out here in a second. I don't even know what they are. But they're very tiny. They are very little. And in the meantime, we'll try to get somebody. Work 1. Work 1. Work 2. Work 2. Try to get, like, some of these keepers organized. Do. Bring me the Kawaka. Please. Thank you. They're so frickin'... They're like rodents. They're so tiny. So this is supposed to be the cutest animal in the world. I don't know. You be the judge. Is it? I think no matter what, he's standing in the shade. They do kind of have a long tail, yeah. They jump like wallabies. Look at that. Look at that thing. Why is his mouth open in the photo? They're vulnerable with a population between 7,500 and 15,000. We got Kawakas, baby. The Kawaka is a small species of wallaby that lives in the swamps, scrublands, and forests of Rottnest Island and Bald Island, as well as the coast of southwest Australia. It has thick, buff brown fur, large and powerful hind legs, and small dexterous forearms with a thin tail. It has rounded ears and a round face, with characteristics of a smiling expression. The Kawakas, measure from 16 inches to 21 inches in length, and an additional 10-inch to 12-inch tail, where males are slightly larger than females. Kawakas are considered a vulnerable species, and their numbers have declined due to the introduction of predators such as pets, similar to the kiwi, I guess, right? With the feeding of unsuitable items. Why are people don't feed the Kawakas? That's like rule number 1 about wild animals. Don't feed the wild animals. Come on. You're only harming them. So yeah, they have a pretty small range. Their land requirement's only 200 meters, which is nothing. They don't want water, which means they can't swim at all. 1 to 24 in a group. So I guess these are a larger group and not really completely solitary. They're confident around people, and people can even go in there and pet the animals if that's what you want to do. If you want to build a petting zoo, maybe add a Kawaka to that. Do we want to read about the reproduction? Female Kawakas are sexually mature by this time. The quokka's bone structure with small jaws and protruding teeth make them appear as if they are smiling. And they can live with the emu. And they can live with the emu. And I do like the emu as an animal. But, short grass, huh? A lot of these animals really hate long grass. Your soil boundary. Yeah. Okay. Hard shelter. I'll get this little log thing going on. The quokka. There he is. They're a fuzzy little wallaby. It's weird that they can't live with the other type of wallaby. But they can live with the emus. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Can they jump? Kinda. Maybe they can jump up on a rock or something. Flowers. They like flowers. They also like these cool mushrooms, which I like a lot. I like these because there's almost never a chance to use these. We've got time to build a little habitat for them. Some grass sticking up. Because we only really have one animal left, and then I gotta figure out what the heck is going on with the tortoises, because it's kind of broken. Where's the quokkas? Where'd they go? They're so small, I can't even find them. Oh, it's a little bit more coverage. Okay. How about this big eucalyptus tree, huh? There you go. They're not super crazy about it, but it's there. Do. There you go. Okay, quokkas. Um, we just need to do sleeping pads. They're tiny, so you just need the small ones. I can sleep in a big group, because you're probably going to want some friends at some point, right? Here's your boreal. Don't get lost, Mr. Kawaka. Actually, let me take this out and get the unlimited water for you. Can they even fit in there? Probably. That tube is for crawling. That tube is for crawling. Oh, bubble machine. Bubble machine. Bubble machine. Gotta put that where the guests can see it. Bubble machine. We'll get two. Why not? Go crazy. Overstimulate them. He's going over to it. Yes. Yes. Be showered in the bubbles. Cutest animal doing the cutest thing. Don't walk away from me. No, don't you deny us of your cuteness. Where are you going? You were supposed to play with the bubbles. Come back here, you bitch. Sorry. Alright. Quokka. And then the final animal in this bundle for Eurasia and Oceania. I think if you know, you know. You should know what this one is without me telling you. But we kind of saved the best for last because it is the animal that represents an entire like nation. So if you can't figure it out from that clue, I'm not sure what to tell you. Animals are probably having a billion babies out here in the game. But we need to add this. Stop mating in front of the camera. We're adding the last animal. One word. Taz. It's gotta show up, right? Okay, devil. The Tasmanian devil. The icon of the island. The final animal that may be dropping. Tasmanian. The devil himself. I'm surprised they don't have like cool statues and stuff like for this one. Because he's a devil. People like worship this animal. You know what I mean? I guess there is a statue, but like this picture's too small. I get that they're a small animal, but gosh. Even this statue is like, come on. We can do better than this game. That's nice for one little thing, but... Can I squeeze a bathroom back here? Yes. Yes, I can. No! Come on. Oh my god. Don't do that. You were there, and then you didn't... You're making me mad. Don't want to make me mad. I'll growl like the Tasmanian devil. Why does the pathing stop? Go. Yay! Okay, now, speaking of the bathroom, the Tasmanian... I have to go to the bathroom, but the Tasmanian devil just got here. Hold on. We can pee after. Give him a slightly larger habitat than he'll probably ever need, but also a little bit of water. Just a little bit. It's like a tiny little river almost going through. I don't know if they can swim, but this will just, you know, make it more interesting. Look at him! Ah, he's got sharp parts, he's got sharp teeth, he's playing with his teeth. That's cute. I bet they all have unique animations. I like his ears. I like his big, sharp teeth. The Tasmanian devil is endangered, with a population of 10 to 25,000 estimated in the wild. The Tasmanian devil is a large carnivorous marsupial native to the bushland and forests of Tasmania. It has also been reintroduced to South Wales, Australia. These devils have stocky build with sturdy legs and a stout tail. They have pointed snout, small eyes, and big rounded bald ears. The fur of the Tasmanian devil is black with reddish-brown fur on the tail and muzzle and a white crescent-shaped marking running across the chest and shoulders. This species is sexually dimorphic, with males being much larger and heavier than females, with a male measuring from 24 to 28 inches in length and weighing between 12 and 26 pounds, while the female is much shorter at 20 to 22 and only about 9 to 17 pounds, but both stand roughly 8 to 12 inches tall at the shoulder and have a tail length around 10 inches. The Tasmanian devils are considered an endangered species, although their population number is currently remaining stable. Historically, they have been persecuted in settlers due to false beliefs that they kill livestock. Though they are known to kill poorly protected poultry, they are affected by a fatal cancer-like disease called devil facial tumor disease, which is endemic to this species and drastically reduced their numbers. I forgot about that. Yeah, I think I did learn that one at one time. There has been an unsuccessful conservation effort to release healthy devils back into the wild. So they're still working on it. It doesn't say they can't swim, though. Group from 1 to 5 with dominance established by fights and displays. So that's important. They become sterile at death. They live only about 6.5 years. They're confident around people, but people can't go in there. The at birth Tasmanian devil joey weighs almost nothing and are the size of a grain of rice. What? Tasmanian devils store fat reserves in their tails like other marsupials. And I'd love to give you a nice big shelter. Nice big fancy shelter. Which is probably unnecessary. But you're a featured animal. And we gotta give you some love. And we will spend some time fixing this habitat, but I really, really have to use the bathroom, so let me just place some leaves in here real quick, and then I'll go run off, and I'll leave you guys with the penguins or something to watch. Let's just save. We put all the animals in, I just want to finish fixing a few things. Let's watch this baby penguin. Look at it. Oh my god. Have fun watching this. Oh, it was waddling and shuffling its way through. Okay, so just keeping track of everything. This animal is thirsty. Is there not water in this bowl? There's no water in the water bowl? Just, I want to go back for clarification that the Oceanic build, or the Oceanic pack, includes the little penguin, the North Island brown kiwi, the quokka, the spectacled flying fox, which are only available in the walkthrough, and then the Tasmanian devil. So, not as many animals as the Oceanic pack, but it also comes with all these building items and the new plants and stuff, so there's a lot in there. I mean, you can see all these facilities. This is all, it's got like kind of a tiki jungle vibe going on to it. All these like timber shacks and whatnot, so I do think it's pretty good. I don't think it's my favorite like theme, but the animals are really cute, and what a great like group addition, you know? Yeah, we gotta build for the Tasmanian devil real quick. And then I'll go back and I'll fix all the other problems that are happening, because I know the swans are becoming a disaster quickly. The big eucalyptus. London pine. It's London time. This is just making the whole place look like a mess. It's also kind of hard to organize palm trees around everything else. Hey, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. We've already added all the DLC animals. I'm just trying to finish up the habitat for the Tasmanian devil right now. He wants more trees. He wants some more trees. Is that ghost gum? Is that just Australia only? No, it's right here. It's just hard to find it. It doesn't add much. He's not a fan, apparently. We're literally one follow away from my ultimate goal on Twitch, so just saying, if anybody wants to help me out with one follow, I've never begged for follows in my entire career. I'm one away. Literally one from, like, my final goal on Twitch. So, anybody, please. Somebody. Don't get desperate and weird. It's too late for that. You would think these would register as more coverage. But I guess not. Come on now. Come on now. How can you be so close and yet so far? Still wants more coverage. Still wants more coverage. Seems like it might be one good foxtail palm away. Yes! We got it! We did it! And a lot of these new DLC animals seem like they are very, like, specific. We want lots of plants and only certain types of plants. And that's good, though, because that allows you to, you know, try to get creative and design in a different way sometimes. I just don't have all the time in the world to do all that right now. Okay, so the Tasmanian devil is eating a pile of meat. That's good. He'll be happy. They get one water there, and we'll get one water over here. And let's see. Skittles! Skittle feeder. Let's give them a ball or something to play with. I don't know if they'll actually, like, swim in there, but we'll see. They don't have to. I just thought a little bit of water might help out. Plus it's, like, connected to this thing, so... Not just the penguins. But the Tasmanian devil can get something out of it, too. Gotta give the predators the blood scent marker. Two of those. And then... little beach ball. Beach ball to roll around. 3 of those. I'll do a rubber duck too. Rubber ducky. Okay. Save the game. I did a stream for every bundle that released. The game, Planet Zoo Console Edition, has been out for a year. I streamed a lot on release day. I was super excited about this game. And my complaints were only ever with the pathing system, and sometimes the barriers, especially early game, the barriers had like glitches and stuff. And it seems like they kept releasing DLC and never releasing updates. So at a certain point, that's what frustrated me, because there's still bugs and stuff that are problematic. Like, we had an issue today with the tortoise, and I don't know if it's fixed. And I might... like, when I just want to zoom in, right? And it brings me to the middle of nowhere. So what I'm going to try to do is take them out and replace them. And I hope that fixes it. Because if there's no animals here... then we don't have to worry about it. We can just add new ones, because I wanted to zoom in and see them. Although we've seen them before, I still wanted to see them again. And then, yeah, it'll do something like this, where it's, like, delayed. Like, we're searching for something and it's not showing it. Let's try it again. You know what I mean? Like, we're in Sandbox. Every animal, especially DLC, should show up. There it is. Herman's tortoise. We only need to... Please work. Yep, there it goes. Okay. They're back in. They're back in there. They're working now. Yeah, we'll just do a double check on every animal real quick. Wanna make sure things are working. Mm-hmm. Alright, so what's the deal with bats? What was the number? See, I can't remember every Zoopedia fact about every animal. That's not possible. 5 to 35. So they're at 15, I think, or 18. That's a good number. It seems like there's a good mix, and this one is pregnant. It's in the box. There they are. They're hanging around. Some of them are flying. Some of them are upside down. Yeah, you could mix these with the other bats. Put them in a cave or something. As long as it's that walkthrough exhibit, it's fine. And now the swan population is a problem. So it's kind of hard to manage all this. I think they grow up really fast. We didn't need them to grow up really fast. We don't need like a billion adults. I do love how peaceful they look though. I want to see people make really pretty habitats for the swans. I felt like I tried to do that by mixing the water lilies, like the pink and blue lotus flowers here, and then a weeping willow I thought would be really nice. Some flowers around. Do 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 do. Just throw a bench or two down. I'm glad that we actually got to see every animal today. Like, if I was going at my normal speed, there's no way. There's no way we would have seen every DLC animal. There's a lot in this bundle. I don't know what's happening with you. Is it just that the staff are not coming to this thing? Might have to give you the unlimited water. Like, what the heck? I think time escalates a little bit too fast in the game sometimes. Like, we already have adult sloth bears, you know? That's a bit much. Okay, so we got swans here. Saiga here. There's a bunch of babies. There's a bunch of babies. Wah, wah. See the little wild boars. They got stripes on them. Oh, that's a cute little piglet. Boars and buffalo, boars and buffalo. And, I wouldn't be surprised if we get some Wolverine babies, too. There's one in there, but I can't tell what it's doing. I think it's just sleeping. There is a baby. That is what I was looking at. It's just small, so it's hard to see. And then you got these boys. This one's all muddy, or is that a coloration? Is this mud, or are you colored this way? I think this is an alternate coloration. Thick sandy with black marbled fur. Yeah, that's a coloration. I thought this was actually mud. But then I was like, I didn't give you the mud pit. Ah. Yeah, I can see it better in the light here. That's just the way their coloring is. I guess I didn't realize that. That's cool. Sloth bears. We got kiwi. We got penguins. Little penguins. Why doesn't that reset? Come over here and play with the bubbles. Because the Kawaka wouldn't do it. Are you catching them with your beak? He's trying. He's trying his best. Okay. Don't make fun of my penguins. They're adorable. And they swim pretty fast, too. I don't even know if I can keep up with them. There's more over here, so... It's nice. We got lava. I forgot to check if they can actually go in the lava. Yep. They totally can. Underdog, you're not gonna pick them up and drop them in the lava, are you? Of course I am. Burn, baby, burn! I had to do it for the memes. He's fine. He didn't like being up there, though. He got off quick. And the Tasmanian Devil, which is just a really cool addition to the game. I hope there's people out there enjoying this bundle. I really do. And I want to see some really cool builds with all these new animals. And what are the Kawakas doing? Because I don't even see them. Is that a baby? Oh! Alright, that just looks like a rodent at this point. They had a baby. It's so small! Play the clip. Play the clip. It's too cute. I can't handle it. It's too adorable. Oh, man. So, yeah, I guess you just have to figure out a proper way to manage your swans. That seems like a big issue, and then some of them are picky about, the amount of plant life. But that's the game. That's what you pay for, and it gives you plenty of time to figure it out and have some fun, and... Definitely don't want to crowd all this. Let me get like one food thing or one drink thing out here. Take this off. Where is it? Energy. We need some energy. Try to put it right in the middle if I can. Perfect. And food right there too. Burgers or whatever. Burgers or whatever. Assign a janitor to this area too. Because, well, these caretakers act more like a janitor because they actually carry animals around, so you do need them. Even if you have everything like litter or whatever turned off. Look at my sleeping kiwi. He's dead. No, he's fine. He's just asleep, I promise. Yeah, it's funny because at the time of the stream, we just celebrated the 10 years of City Skylines. I was talking about all the great memories and the great DLCs in that game. I want to talk about 1 year of Planet Zoo. Like I said, it wasn't the smoothest ride, but I did have a lot of fun with this game, and I hope to get the Barnyard pack at some point. And I'll be surprised if they bring that mountain bundle with the Palace Cat and whatever the new thing is. But I'm not saying that's impossible. I'm just saying I don't know how committed they are to doing that. I guess it's based on sales, right? But to me, conservation pack is huge. There's so many animals in it. And if you like animals, conservation pack is one that sticks in my mind. South America's got some great animals in it. Wetlands, I think, is technically part of the expansion for the Ultimate Edition that I have. Or like the pre-order or something. But Wetlands has a lot of really good animals in it. Grasslands, surprisingly, is really good. It's got, like, there's like two different feline species. You get, like, the caracal and the sandcat, and those are all really cool. Yeah, the arid pack is good. There's more good DLC than there are bad in terms of Planet Zoo. Like, most of them are really, really good. There's a few that, I don't know, it's like, yeah, Arctic, I think, is kind of lacking. Because it's, like, 5 animals or whatever. And that's it. There's like maybe one igloo and a Christmas tree. And that's about all you get. Like, you don't really get a lot of animals. But the animals, I think, are not the worst. Like, the polar bear is necessary, but it's not a great animal in terms of how the game works and everything. Although I do like the reindeer. I think the reindeer is really good. And the Arctic penguin is like, you have to have it in there. So... and then a lot of the base game animals are just still really good. Like, North America pack is great. All of them. I don't even know if there's one. Like, let me look through. Yeah, they're all pretty good. It's just some have more animals than others. I think Aquatic pack is kind of lacking. Like, I like the otters, and I know a lot of people like the otters, but the other animals, it's like you get exhibit species, you know? So I'm not crazy about that, but I think they're all fairly worth it for the most part, except for maybe Arctic. Aquatic pack is more necessary because it adds like the fake rocks and stuff. It's more about that than it is about the animals for that one. And then if you're into building, they've added so many building pieces now with everything included. So yeah, the Ultimate Edition, which is what I own, included all the first year of DLC. So if Barnyard comes out, I'll have to spend my own money on it, and I am willing to do that. But the animals are not exciting in Barnyard. They're just kind of it's a petting zoo, and I don't know how I feel about petting zoos. So I'm not going to guarantee that I'll be back for that. We'll see. We'll see what happens in terms of the future of Planet Zoo, and I have been thinking about a Planet Coaster 2 stream because I know there's been updates, but I just have reservations about that. I hope Frontier goes back to where it was in terms of like content and quality and stuff. So that's all I gotta say about that. All the animals in this are really good. Oceania and Eurasia bundle is out now on console, so go check it out. And let me know what you think, and don't forget to share your builds on the workshop, because people don't do that, and they really need to do that. But that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for my follow goal that we finally reached.